In this video, I'm going to share with you 10 tips to help you learn faster and play better guitar. So, straight in at number 10. Find the part of the music that you want to improve on. Don't think that you've got to play through the whole piece of music to get to the bit that you want to practice. Go straight there. Isolate that bit and play it over and over and over again. That is the main way. If you start the music from the very beginning every time, then it's going to take you longer to get to the bit you really need practicing. So that's in at number 10. In at number 9 is know the music you are playing. It's so many times when people are learning a tune, how can they hear their mistakes? Get to know the tune so then you can hear the mistakes you make. If you have a favorite tune and someone plays it differently, you can hear where they've made a mistake. And that's what the point you want to get to. You want to make it so you can hear if it sounds correct or not. That is the fastest way to be able to correct yourself. And at number 8 is record yourself and listen back to it. It's the best way to hear how you are playing and how you sound to other people. There are plenty of phones which have voice recorders on them. Just put it to one side, switch it on, play for a bit and re-listen back to it. You'll be amazed how different you think you are playing than when you are actually playing it yourself. Be a little bit of an audience to yourself. And at number 7 is know the names of your notes or chords. How many times have I seen people when I say, can you play a D chord? Can you play a G chord? And they go, oh, I'm not sure of that. But then when you put your fingers down, they go, oh, I know that chord. They don't know the name of the chord. You need to know not only the shapes of your chords or where to put your fingers for the notes, but actually the names, because then you will know automatically if someone says, play this or play that, what you're going to play. So know the names. In at number 6 is use a metronome. You don't have to use one of these metronomes. If you go online, I have a few metronomes that you can use and they're 10 minutes or more of just constant clicking, but it keeps your music even, and that is really key to playing at the same speed. It's amazing when people play on their own how much speed they are playing at varies. So if you have some sort of click or drum beat, that can really help. Number 5 is keep your instrument on a stand where you can see it so you can easily pick it up and practice. It's amazing how much it can stop you trying to practice if you think you've got to unpack your instrument every time you play. If you can just pick it up when you're going past for 5 minutes, then it always is easier, and it can make a lot of difference if you can just pick up and put down the instrument. Number 4 is think ahead in the music. If you were, say, walking along the street and you came to a curb, you wouldn't go, oh, what do we do now? You are thinking ahead when you are walking along the street. You are expecting what's coming up. You know there's a road. Same thing in music. Play, but also think ahead of where you're going to be and where you're coming up to. And at number 3 is listen for changes in music. I'm not talking about just music you are playing, but music that you listen to on the radio or online. It's just if you can listen and hear when the changes in music is going to appear, then it can really help you because you don't have to keep count. You can hear the changes in the song. So practice listening for changes in songs. Number 2, wow, we're already at number 2. Number 2 is play slowly. When you start playing a tune, do not think you've got to play at 100 miles an hour. Take your time. Give your brain enough time to think about what you're doing. Give your fingers enough time to learn where to go. There's no point rushing them when really what they need is time to develop that muscle memory. So play slowly. Okay, here we are. Number 1 is practice. Get a regular practice routine. And when I say regular, I mean try and make it every day, or at least most days. If you do 10 minutes at least every day of the same things going over and over again, that can really, really help. If you practice just once a week, say for an hour, you're not going to learn as fast as, say, even do 10 minutes every day. It's the regularity of practicing that really helps develop those skills, develop the muscle memory, remind you how to do things. If you practice once a week for an hour, by the time you get to your next practice, you may have forgotten half the stuff that you learned the week before. The best time to practice as well is when people say, I don't have time to practice. Practice using time that you're not in the middle of doing something that you enjoy. So say if you were waiting for a meal at home and it was going to cook and you had time to wait, use that time. Don't choose times when you are in the middle of doing something you really enjoy. Try and keep that regular practice time at the same time if you can every day, to make it a habit, to make it a routine. That is the fastest way you can really learn faster and improve. So I hope all those were helpful to you, and I really hope that you get something out of those things. If you can implement even one of those things, that would be great. And if you could leave a comment below if you have any tips that you think should go into the top 10, that would be great. If you've enjoyed this video, please can you like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.